We're gonna go main desk. We're gonna have to fix cameras probably, but we'll do that. Do an intro.
Twitch, the Introvert Hour, number 25, Tech Talk and Gaming Podcast, going live.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright flag now. No, we weren't on enough, right?
Is that how it works?
You have to have like a certain amount of time. No. You can. I think the rule is you can actually acapella a song. I think there's.
We can acapella.
What, like covering
It's
music
cover,
is
yeah.
fine,
as long
right?
as you call it a cover, it's fine.
How is the world doing? It's been about
4 weeks, 5 weeks.
was it an actual month?
Yeah, it was.
I think it was about.
Sorry, guys. We might have to fix that one.
Yeah. Which way?
As you can tell, our studio is now a garage filled with crap.
Well, it always was a garage.
No.
Our studio we actually used. The actual building is being fumigated for bugs.
Yeah.
So our studio is broken.
Yeah. So once we get the studio back, you'll have a cool back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you normally have.
Yeah.
Which that was not just blankets stapled onto the ceiling.
Yeah, it was not sheet.
We were on
Or
curtain rods. at
Curtain
least.
rods. I mean,
No, it's a little step up for that. Zip ties and electrical tape.
Look, there's nothing wrong with keeping something together with zip ties and electrical tape.
No, that's how a lot of businesses run. Gotta have that, man.
That's true. My last apartment was kept together with zip ties and electrical tape.
Once I learned how valuable a zip tie was, I couldn't go back to not wanting to use them for everything.
Yeah, once they're in your life.
Can someone come sit over here so I can see what it's gonna look like when Jacob finally shows up?
Alright,
'Cause
we
I
can
don't know.
Fix
I don't
it
know what
when
to
Bolt's
do.
Here. All right. Well, it's cool. Whatever. Is that
Well,
the cops
'cause-
y'all here?
It is. Well, they're close.
So it's been raining like crazy,
Yeah, we're pretty much underwater. Okay,
and I got to go to Florida where it's probably gonna be underwater, right?
Hello, my name is Jacob Boldt.
Hi, Jacob Boldt.
I am-
You look really different
I
today.
am on the podcast.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah,
that's solid.
It was perfect. It's perfect. You're good. All right, I'm gonna leave a mic like this too.
That's perfect. Everything's perfect.
That's intense, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's an adult thing to do.
This
To
is an
sip on
adult.
it?
Yeah, this is an adult beverage.
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
What is it called again?
I don't know how to actually
Lafraigue.
pronounce it. Lafraigue. Lafraigue. I can't pronounce it. It's a
Lafraigue.
10-year single malt Scotch whiskey.
My mouth is on fire. It tastes like I just tried out some perfume.
Off the west coast of Scotland.
I don't ever just sip on anything, and that's why.
Pretty
Because
good.
I'm a child.
There's been some changes, and I can no longer drink beer, so
Yeah.
good substitute.
That is a very
Good,
good substitute.
And I mean, you kind of went all out with your scotch. Which
Yeah.
are you not gonna drink it?
No, I'm a child.
If you don't want it, you can pour it into mine.
I want to take a
feel
couple
free.
sips of
Feel
it.
free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get these girly little cactus lemon beers you got me addicted to.
No, and honestly, like, I really miss drinking beer. Like, it's not it's not refreshing. Like,
No,
I haven't sat down and have a scotch and just thought, man, this is really refreshing. To
Oh
just
my
drink."
gosh,
Oh,
look
it's
who it is.
Corbin.
Dude,
Hey, what's up, Corbin?
What's going on, man? That is awesome.
Cheers to you, sir. But yeah, I haven't.
That's-
I never So I watched Hereditary over the weekend. Which,
Yeah,
by the way, super good movie.
I've been wanting to watch it. Yeah.
And I sat down, I had a drink, and I mean, the only thing I can drink now is liquor. So I was
Yeah.
I don't want to do gin, so I obviously picked up scotch, and so I had a glass of scotch. I was like, man, this is good, but it's not refreshing.
He's dry. You're driving.
Perfect.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
Don't message so much, but you can use your voice, Google Voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He can just probably a thing that you can do.
He has a hold on. Is he iPhone? He iPhones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
probably hooked up on his car.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
some
that's
sorts.
awesome, man. I can't believe you're listening. That's great.
Hell
I've
yeah,
heard-
man.
You know what the best part about that is? I'm thinking that he is using Google Voice or whatever. In which
It's
case,
over his Bluetooth.
yeah, no, just play this out in my head. Yeah,
Voice to text.
yeah.
bit.
See,
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
this is the best
Ace.
part. He had to actually say exclamation point, exclamation point,
Hold on.
exclamation point.
Yeah.
Did you not?
No, he had the It's automatically censoring.
He's
It's
been
not on-
censored.
I was about to say that's not on our end, right?
No, it's not on our
No,
end. I mean,
'cause-
unless YouTube. I know YouTube doesn't
No,
censor.
I don't think I
comments.
turned on any censoring on there. So.
Corbin, I know this is a weird way to communicate, but so what's the deal? Are you having a Halloween party in like a week or so? I thought we talked about that, but I don't know if I was intoxicated and made plans again. I mean, get back to me. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So the hardest part about this now is there's no refreshing alcohol anymore unless it's like a Bahama Mama or something.
Do like a Scotch and
But
soda or something.
Well, that's the thing. You can't have the soda.
Yeah, you
can.
You can't. No, you can. You could make like an old
Yes and
fashioned
no,
and start
but
like
you can't
mixing.
have a lot of soda
but
though, right?
No. Like a Scotch and soda, like soda
Keeping
water,
clean eating,
like tonic water.
Oh, okay,
you
tonic water.
could,
yeah.
but what's the point? Just have
Dude.
gin and tonic at that point.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, I had gin and tonic. I drink gin and tonic all the time. It's
Yeah.
great.
But it's like I sat down and watched a football game. I had two whiskeys, and I was like, man, it's not the same, and it is slowing me down. So it's a
Yeah.
positive. It's
Right.
positive. I'm making it.
It's good, man.
It will slow you down. Like usually, I think I'm gonna start doing this when I go out drinking. Is like order like a double Scotch first.
Dude.
What? No, don't order that. It's a bad idea. Apparently, what is it?
A single of Scotch is usually like $10
What? That's
because you got to think like
yeah. I
like
guess
the
that's
low end
true.
Scotch is still like
We'll just-
$40 a bottle.
We'll just order like a.
You would have to just do like a normal, like you could order like a whiskey.
Yeah,
and do that
that's true.
if you did that neat. But I think if you did like a Jack Daniel's neat versus like this neat,
No, just Jameson neat with a splash of soda in it, and you're good.
I don't like how Jameson tastes. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
but
think anybody
people do
does.
that whiskey
It's
neat. People
neats without ice, right?
Yeah, neats without ice. Yeah.
yeah, you could do. I mean, honestly, put a cube of ice in it.
This is
They actually so
this is out of
there's
my league,
actually
guys.
there's
I can't-
actually a myth that you can't put water into your Scotch or your whiskey because it makes it taste bad. But it's actually proven that if you add a few drops of water, it takes out the impurities in it. It actually makes it taste a little bit
Is this
better.
that-
Let me help you
Well,
out.
no,
No,
this
I
is
got
good.
You, bro.
I'm
I got you.
good.
No, I got you, bro.
So
I'm good. I'm good.
Just a couple drops.
Now I'm not like
Hey,
shit. I don't. Corbin said shit. I don't know. I thought I was having. I thought.
no,
Wait,
he
I
said
thut I was
beep,
Kevin
beep,
for
beep.
Jason's birthday.
He
I'll have
was
to double check.
camping.
Camping, not Kevin. Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
See, this is difficult for him because he's driving and having to do voice to text. So
Yeah.
this is
pretty
some
good.
skilled stuff, though,
Yeah.
Corbin.
This is next level. This is top tier.
That's what I'm talking
is,
about. man.
This is top tier,
This is stuff we sign up for on a
Yeah,
daily
dude.
basis.
what I'm talking
You
about.
know what I mean?
dude. Real life's hardcore, and
Yeah.
this is why.
Yeah.
He's text to speech or speech to text driving podcasting.
I had to
something.
yell at a guy from the cable company today. That was
I told
fun.
a guy to fuck off
Yeah?
because he didn't start driving fast enough at a red light. Can you imagine what he's going through?
Oh yeah, it does. We kind of talk
Tech
about
talk
tech
and
stuff.
gaming.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll get to the gaming here in a minute.
Yeah.
So Ryan, can you explain why we don't talk about tech talk as much? Like
Yeah.
what happened that
So-
one time when we talked about shit for 1 hour?
Yeah, so we talked about best ways to clean our butts after taking a shit.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of an excuse to be on Twitch.
Probably, yeah.
And most of the time, I think most of our conversations will be about tech.
Yeah, I mean,
Either tech shitting or video games.
it
So
did get us into a topic of smart toilets though, which I thought was
that's a good combination.
that was
It's kinda
yeah.
techie.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
But I will say in the how do you wipe your butt? And Corbin, feel free to weigh in on this. But we took a poll on how people here wipe their butts after pooping at a day at work, and we peaked at our most viewers during that conversation. I think, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we did.
Yeah.
We did.
We got like almost 25, 30 people
Yeah.
watching. So
Yeah.
And
just when we were talking about
spiked the
how we wiped our butts, and we
popularity.
can run through that again. So
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, and I still need to highlight those because I don't know.
Yeah.
The highlight video seemed to be okay.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I think I can make shorter ones like that.
So I'll start, and then I want to go back around. So I sit down, and I'm ambidextrous. Depending on the type of poop, I'll go either front
Like,
to back or back to front.
By saying ambidextrous, do you mean you have the equal level of skill with either hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that either
good,
either
man.
hand plus either direction.
Okay.
Multi-directional ambidextrous.
Damn, that's
Okay,
skill.
I get it.
But it's sitting down. If I could boost my feet, that's even better.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at, and I think we were divided like across the table, right? Wasn't Jacob
Yeah.
along the lines where he was sitting as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can
and
let him speak to it specifically, but
me and Ryan were standers.
Yeah, we stand.
so
But we all
walk
wipe.
through this,
We
walk
all
through
wipe
this.
front to back though.
Yeah, front to back. That's
so
just,
we're all at least that
front to
normal.
back is.
I don't want to get shit on my balls.
Like yeah,
Just-
that's
like,
the thing I deal with daily is with my son. Is he's 8 months old, so
Yeah.
I mean, there's shit
Yeah.
on his balls all the time. And I'm like,
He's
dude,
He's 8 months
dude,
old already.
This sucks, man. And I'm like, his ding dong. I'm just wiping shit off of that shit all the time, man.
Gross acorn penis. He's a one. Corbin said, "I'm a one wipe Charlie myself,
So
taking those fiber supplements."
but hold on.
Ooh, nice.
Let's just
hey, hold on. There is a hold on. I'm gonna find this supplement so I can tell everybody because you apparently it'll make your shits great. Hold on.
Oh, that sounds
Chris D'Elias
It'd be
talked about
like-
it actually.
be like
Let me see if I
a
can find it.
magic pill for your dookie.
Yeah. No, there's a supplement out there, and apparently it just makes your shits one wipers no matter what. Maybe even better.
Yeah. And so Corbin, that's kind of what happened. So you see, we were teching stuff, and then all of a sudden we started talking about poop.
You know how that goes.
You know how that goes. But yeah, we've been on kind of a. It's been like a month hiatus just because of life and
Okay.
stuff.
So
yeah.
I accidentally started casting just something in your house. I don't know. Called the cesspool.
Guys, I have to. Okay, that's actually Lily's room.
I turned it off.
Okay, she's
What
in
was
there
it?
awake. What was it?
I don't know. I
Never
just it's
gonna
called the
give you
cesspool.
up.
I didn't.
Never
What,
gonna
were
let
you
you
casting to
down.
the cesspool?
I'm with a
Porn?
Twitch. This.
Oh my gosh.
I was casting this because I had it on Twitch. I think that's what it said. I
That's
was
hilarious.
casting.
Is Daddy talking about shit?
You know, hold on. I might have to just check and make sure she's asleep because she was watching. She was still up watching Roblox videos.
No, it said she was watching YouTube Kids.
Oh,
Okay.
It's all right. She'll just Chromecast.
See, look. You look.
But
No,
you can
a
monitor-
device
you can
on your
monitor-
Wi-Fi is.
You
Never
can
mind.
monitor whatever.
Oh, that's all. You didn't actually. Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
actually do it. Never mind.
No, it's just showing you that somebody is
Okay.
watching that.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
I read it really quickly and I was like, oh no.
And you would have had
gotta
to
stop
actually
this.
like stop there, swipe it off, and then add
I think
yours
so,
to
yeah.
replace
Yeah,
it.
you'd have to cast over what she's already casting.
And which
No,
required you to.
my
override
kids
it.
are just little nerds, and she's already Chromecasting. She's Chromecasting at almost 12 right now. I don't know why she's still awake.
Dude, it's just what it is. Like you got to
Friday night.
You got to think like when we were kids.
Yeah.
What'd you do? You had your Nintendo or whatever, your
Yeah.
Xbox. You could hook that bitch up to any TV in any room in any house in any condition.
Yep.
And get that shit to work no matter
yeah.
what.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is just how it was.
Yeah.
You could clear your cookies in your browser so parents wouldn't find you watching porn. That's just how it was. But now kids have it different.
You know,
You
I-
can cast that shit.
They have more going on. you
Yeah,
know?
they have so much more going on.
I have them. Well, they
this is true.
I got them $150 Chromebooks, and they have just skyrocketed.
Dude.
You know, they're just skilled with them now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they use them better than you ever will.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if you have a kid and they turn out to be like a cam girl?
Oh God, let's not.
As long as she's profitable at anything she's doing, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
it's one
Okay.
of those scenarios like
Don't judge,
Yeah.
just love.
Do what you want as long as you're doing good
As long
at
as
it.
you're
Try
making
your
Skrilla.
best. I want you to try your best.
okay, but then one day you're
There-
cranking it and you come across it and you're like, oh god.
And then I'll just not watch porn anymore.
Yeah, that's the day.
Well, after I've burnt my eyes out,
Yeah.
if I could somehow
no.
still see.
You don't want to burn your eyes out because then that would be the last thing that you saw.
Oh no.
Oh,
They
that's
did
a
that
good
in
point.
ancient cultures where they would, to punish someone, they would kill their kids in front of them and their family and then gouge their eyes out.
That's awful.
Oh,
Isn't that
horrible.
awful? So that's the last thing you see, and that's what
Man,
rotates in your brain.
so I'm like permanently scarred by something. Can I tell
Don't-
you?
don't
Can,
tell me
can I
about
tell
it.
you what I'm permanently scarred
No,
about?
does it have to do with Reddit and something you saw on there?
Probably
Something
Reddit.
I saw on Reddit 6
Gosh.
months ago, and I'm
Dude, that's
permanently
bad. Don't
scarred.
tell me about it because I've had those before.
Okay, I won't do it. But
All right, hold on. Tell me what it
send me-
was, maybe.
let's just say it had to do with an accident with a dartboard. Some poor lady that decided to stand in front of the dartboard.
Oh,
Did she die?
No,
Ow.
she didn't die.
Oh, well, then I
Uh,
don't care. She's fine.
Okay. I guess technically I don't know what happened to her.
I'm sure she didn't.
So she
die.
could have died, but there was no indication that the immediate injury would have killed her.
Will it get stuck in her neck?
I don't want to talk about it.
Eye?
Like I said, I'm not going to
Head?
talk about it.
Ear?
You can
Like,
guess it. Like
I was-
it got caught in her scrotum. I'm just going to say that.
If she
Yeah.
wasn't, if she had a scrotum, she would not a lady.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to tell you what it was because he said he
Was this
doesn't
in-
want to hear
Wait,
it.
was this
Scrot?
was this in Thailand?
No, this was in America.
I know, but I'm
Hold
making
on.
a joke about
Yeah,
that.
because they're
yeah, you got it.
women. Hold on, lady boys.
Technically, I think
you want
that's,
you want the lady boy?
I think that's the technical term.
Yeah, lady boy. Women of the night. That's just a slut.
What
prostitute.
is, I heard a funny word. Every time my wife talks about him, it just makes me laugh, and she gets mad because I bring it up.
Oofen bloofen?
I'm like, honey, what's that word you said? Lot lizards.
Oh yeah, it's prostitutes.
It's prostitutes that hang out at gas stations,
at trucker
Lot
stops. Yeah,
lizards.
and they're called lot lizards.
That's a
Yeah.
good word.
And
why
then
is your
it-
wife talking about lot lizards?
I
all
forgot why
the time?
she brought it up. Like it was some random thing. Like her sister
Could be
and her were
Trailer Park
talking about.
Boys.
Like said, yeah, but there's a bunch of lot lizards over there, and
Oh
I've
my
never heard that
gosh.
word. I just call them whores or something.
Like one of the
but
trashiest,
it's
but-
It's
like,
like a- yeah.
it's like the code. Like you go to Love's gas station. Like you got any lot lizards?
I feel like that that came
go-
about in Alabama or Arkansas.
probably.
Right? It had to have originated there.
It's definitely going on there. Like
For
there's
sure.
a reason it
For
exists.
sure. That
Yeah.
word. Dude, I have to tell y'all something before we get off. We kind of already got off, but that sounded weird. But
we did that beforehand.
Okay, the Chromecast in this house.
Yeah.
My kids are like so well. I mean, they're at like a 4th grade reading level, both of them. And so I didn't realize this. I'm not intelligent enough
His
to realize.
children are 15 years old, by the way. So
Yeah.
this is horrible. It's horrible. He's not
Sorry.
bragging. He's not
No,
bragging.
yeah, they are dumb. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
They're like 8. But the Chromecast for okay, I have Chromecast named all around my house differently. And the Chromecast in our room is "We bang here sometimes."
Oh my god, are you serious?
She literally just asked me what that meant. Just now, like today.
What kind of
Are you
parent are you? Who does that?
She goes, "What's we bang here sometimes?"
Why is your Chromecast name We Bang Here sometimes?
It was before they could read, man. We were
At least,
two.
at least it's not like fucking FBI rape van or whatever.
She would legitimately
But
be concerned. If
But
that,
I guess like for her, it's just
I mean,
We Bang Here.
yeah. Try to explain that. You know.
You're explaining like an idiom and sex all at the same time.
Oh
That's-
man. No, I just didn't. I
and-
didn't
and-
explain it. I just walked in there. I don't know. I
Did you change it?
Pretty weird.
I'm
You
going
gotta
to.
change it.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna.
she's gonna okay.
Okay,
Because
look.
she's at that age.
Here's my Chromecast. You ready?
Yeah.
The Grand Theater. That's
Okay.
fine.
That's good. That's actually
normal.
really good.
My room. We bang here sometimes.
You
That's
named-
bad.
You
That's
named
bad.
the girls' cesspool then?
Yeah. So the girls' room is the cesspool. Here you go.
Yeah, because they watched that one dude, right?
No, I just made it. I just did the cesspool because
Gotcha,
they're
okay.
yeah gross, and they were. And then Delilah's room was child labor camp. So yeah, I need to change them.
That's too awesome.
One time I had it Jess is a bitch. Like just
Why?
because I put because in the living room because I put it up just to see how long it would take for her to notice.
Oh my
And-
god.
Oh no.
But then we had the house, like one of the house parties or something, baby shower, and her dad goes, "That's hilarious." I was like, oh shit, I forgot to change that. Like dang.
No.
But at least he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Not like
That's messed
what'd
up.
you say about my dog? Yeah, no.
He was like,
Yeah. That was weird.
Hey, can I
The
have that
creepy
bottle,
laugh.
by the way?
For sure.
Okay.
But yeah,
Attached to
anyway,
it.
so you gotta be aware of that when your kids start reading really, better
Okay.
than you can read, then you
Okay.
gotta do
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, I'm in a good spot because I don't even know how to read.
that's what I'm saying.
Barely.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They bring me stuff. How do you spell this? I'm like, I have no idea. Just put
You
it in
just-
Google; it'll fix it.
Yeah. It's so true though. I mean,
Yeah,
Dude, I mean, like I said, I studied literature at a college level for like 3 years. I still can't spell that well. Like, I'm serious. The other day, in fact, I was trying to spell the word literature, and I had second guessed myself.
oh my gosh.
I got it right. I got it right.
No, I think
got it
that's
right,
totally
though.
normal not to be able to spell.
Yeah, and I was like, well, and it's not. It's
Trent,
not
you're
that
good at spelling, aren't you?
No, but I have a story to tell you in a minute.
Oh, this is
Okay,
great.
okay.
No, I want to hear it.
Oh no, this is like I was typing a text to Yoshi, and I was trying to because for her literature class, I was like, what do you have to read for lit? And I got LIT. I was like, is there an E or is it an
Help
A?
me out, phone.
Is it
Help
a
me
U?
out, phone.
Yeah, and it
Dude,
didn't.
it's like, what are you doing, bro?
It's just like lit. Yeah.
Okay.
Kids,
have you
they
ever
say
had
lit
your
all
phone
the time.
like?
They're like, yeah, lit all the time, bro.
No, and
Dude, no, it just said lit, and then it had the fire symbol.
no, it did. It did.
Fortnite Royale.
It did actually, no lie, pop up with a little fire symbol. That was a thing.
Lit fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's how kids talk.
Have
these
you done
days.
that though, where it's like you press that, not so it just deletes the word you had,
Yeah.
and that's why people talk the way they do, is because it shows the emoji that corresponds to that word. So they just hit the
Yeah.
emoji. So you'll see people, word emoji, word emoji, word emoji, and then a single sentence.
On this subject, my new favorite Reddit is Bone Apple Tea.
Oh no!
Is it appropriate?
You know what it is?
No.
Okay, well, okay, so
I'm gonna
Bone
look it up
Apple
right now.
Tea
Is it
is like,
appropriate?
oh, it's very, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's like, okay, so Bone Apple Tea sounds like Bon Appetit,
Yeah.
right? So it's people who are trying to write out words that they've never written out before, but so they have no idea what it is.
9/11, bitch. What's
Yeah.
worse than a heartbreak? I don't know how to spell, but it says shit where the planes flew. Oh no!
It's I mean, don't read that one, but yeah, it's just people messing up when they're typing. Like they don't have no idea how to type like a particular like a saying out or something.
Algorithms.
Yeah, algorithms.
Algorithms.
Yeah, I love this subreddit.
Algorithms. This just shows how ignorant we're getting, right?
Yeah, because we have no
My
idea.
flaming yawn.
Finish
Yeah.
the cup on.
Oh no!
Birth specificate.
I almost feel
Check
like
your
you're
D and AS somewhere. Oh no! She thought DNA was D and A.
Oh, that's
Oh no! I don't know why it was I said she. Because it was blocked
it
out.
tasted like flamin' yawn.
Yeah, flaming yawn.
a mediocre shower tonight. That's a
Meteor.
I had a mediocre shower. Oh my god! And even the person correcting them spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That's hilarious. That's why you don't ever try to correct anyone. Like, screw you. I spell things wrong all the time not even on purpose. I'll just be using the text to speak or something,
You should
Something will get screwed up.
always claim that you're using text to speech. That way,
Yeah, that way you're safe, right? Oh, it doesn't, not good yet. Not up to par.
Oh my god!
What's another good one you found?
Someone said, "I thought Darren was having a field day."
Field
day. I could see that sub gets a lot of fake text, but also
They do.
like so you got to think like some of these subs are just like I don't know, it's like going to be 20% repost, 40% shit, and then the rest of it is just 40% gold.
dude. Don't talk about Reddit Meta. Go make a subreddit about Meta, and then you can talk
What?
about it there.
I browse me IRL. What do you mean? And that is like that
the
is
only
my
look
home.
the only reference in my life that I have to what you're talking about is PewDiePie because I watch his meme review videos.
Do you really?
Because I'm a freaking idiot. They're hilarious, so I kind of like PewDiePie.
Yeah, he is funny. I'll admit, like he's
funny. You
he's
can just
funny.
tell he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Like that's why he can say whatever and it's fine. Right?
Hello. Go. Somebody take a.
Someone say that.
Okay.
Quaggy Hardy.
I feel like you were in the chat
Big,
like not that long ago. Like I feel like this person's been here before.
We hear it. I think we
Oh.
probably said the same thing. Last
We
time
did.
were
You're
here,
right. There. Yeah. We have seen you before.
Like I think you were here when we were talking about serious stuff.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not doing that today, are we?
Yeah, we've kind of. It's been a 4-week break.
Like this is the type of stuff I watch or I look at now. How do I get this on there?
I don't have Chromecast,
Oh,
but you could
give
just
me your
do
keyboard.
this. Yeah.
I can do that.
Or
Like,
you
these-
can
these are the
if
type
you
of
text it to me, I could pull it up, but I don't.
Wait, is this? I think. Are you the person? Is it someone from Iceland? Is that right? Or Finland? Somewhere in Europe. That's north of Spain.
That'd be cool.
Like this is just the kind of
I mean, obviously,
is it?
neither one of those places
what was
are even
that,
close
man?
to Spain.
That was a
but
death video.
can't find it. Top. I need top in the last week.
Australia. I was way fucking off.
Wow.
You know what? Somewhere not in America.
Wait. If you drop off an A and an L, it's
This
Austria.
is the kind of
and I was
shit I look
close.
at now. When the audience
No.
doesn't know what they want, Assassin's Creed,
Close.
it's always the same game. I hate it. Then 2018 Assassin's Creed, it's not the same game.
Okay,
anymore.
so it's kind of like the one that you posted to us, which was funny though. That Blackout
yeah.
Call of Duty is
Yeah.
beating out Fortnite. Is that still
Which
true?
I gotta find that.
Dude, okay.
Should I play that? Hey,
Okay.
dude,
We have to talk about that.
Let's check
later.
this out right now.
Okay,
I
go
just want
ahead.
to see.
You
So
take over, man.
can we have an Elon Musk news really quick?
Yeah, y'all talk about that. I'm gonna check
yeah.
the stats
And
on
it's-
the games. Oh,
So
it's behind, but
I'm glad. Hey,
95,000
I'm glad
people,
that it's close though. That's good.
yeah.
Just chatting. Oh, should we be on just chatting?
Dude, I saw that the other day too. There's like just chatting. There's literally, I think, a thing for podcasting now.
What I know, there's always been a podcast one, but it's been very low. Why? Okay, why?
There's a talk show one.
look. No, the talk show one's always low though. But what is just chatting?
I think you're just sitting there talking about random stuff.
Should we go on that instead? What? Okay, why do they have so many people watching it though?
Probably because they're effing famous.
Okay,
Like this person's they're probably Twitch famous, man.
we should probably we should probably
This
try
is
casting on that,
probably
so.
where people like this is. I think, in my opinion, just chatting is where probably the ASMR people are going now.
No. They have their own channel.
You mean ASMR is
Yeah.
no longer? Oh, it is still a thing.
Yeah. No. Go back. It has its own channel. I saw it in there.
So really quick, because I'm
down.
gonna forget.
See, look, ASMR.
Wait.
It has the freaking mic on it.
Oh, those
Oh wow.
those creepy ear things, man.
We should get just those and just have a group. We should have a group ASMR session.
Yo, we should have.
Oh
we
my-
should get those ears and just play it on a high def loop of a speaker into those ears of someone just having diarrhea for an hour.
Oh my God.
And just have that going.
That'd be
Okay. Anyway,
ridiculous.
so you want to talk about Elon Musk?
Well, it's not a big thing. Well, yeah, it is a big thing.
Oh
I mean,
shit, we didn't have any of that on screen.
That's
we-
okay.
we were just
That's
talking
okay.
about it. I guess-
Honestly, what I wanted to show you wasn't that funny, but what we saw, so you know, I think we have one viewer. We were looking at Twitch stats for Black Ops compared to
And it was
Fortnite. I mean,
Very
it's
close.
very close.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
for actual
I will
viewership.
say
it's
So
cool that
the-
there's still people playing Fortnite.
this last thing I'm gonna say is it's the most selling Call of Duty of all time, and so far it is the most played hours per player of any Call of Duty of all time.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And it's calculating hours combined for each system. For each system, it is the most played Call of Duty.
well, I mean,
period.
it's because everybody played Call of Duty, and then you throw the what everybody was fanboying on at that time. It makes
Yeah.
sense. And if you make it good, which it looks like
And
they
it
tried
is
hard at it.
Good.
So from what I've seen, I haven't touched it at all, but from what I've seen, it looks really fun.
So I'm gonna play.
Does it feel like Call of Duty though, shooting wise?
Yeah, it feels like
I
like
feel
I,
like
I went on a Modern Warfare 2 bender,
Uh-huh.
and it feels like it's the best COD since Modern Warfare 2.
I feel like I can shoot way better in Call of Duty than anything else.
Yeah.
So that's why
It feels like Call of Duty.
in Fortnite I was
again.
always feeling weird. You know,
Very far south from Spain. Oh, it must be a little. Yes.
I think
Yeah,
there might be
oh.
some latency on
Yeah,
him in his
on,
car.
on that side. Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so
Anyways,
Elon Musk,
Elon Musk.
he actually is going to get investigated by the SEC for for a
I think-
tweet, which
What was
I
the
mean-
tweet? Oh, because
yeah the
going private,
the reason
buying
your-
the stocks for a certain amount.
the
of price.
reason your stock price probably went up a little bit.
Yeah, it probably inflated because a lot of people sold off, or people held on, or people bought just because they were like, oh, well,
Yeah.
it could go up to 400.
Yeah, and I mean
and it's only at 300.
This
makes
is all I
sense.
know. This is the only sentence I'm going to say, and then y'all take
Go
this
ahead.
away for the next 10 minutes. But hasn't he done this stuff before? And it's just been under
Mm.
the radar. But it's never been this direct, but it's been the same stuff.
I mean, but it's legal to a certain extent. I mean, like if let's say you you have a reporter friend who you accidentally leak information to. Perry hablo español? You mean pero?
no, they could be different style.
Or they could be a different. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I have no idea.
Yo hablo español también, not as well.
Okay.
Ooh,
Anyways,
sexy.
Yo hablo un poco, pero
Sí.
no es. No. That's it. That's it. I'll stop there. I'll stop
hell
there.
yeah.
Everybody's
No,
like,
keep going.
we can just
I want
talk
more.
about Spanish.
Ryan's like, he wants more. I'm like, I can't eat tortillas anymore, so I don't want this in my
Stop
life.
reminding me.
Stop
Stop
reminding me.
So,
Novia is
Here's the thing, though. I don't think he has ever gone to this extreme
Yeah.
of like a very specific thing, and that does. I mean, if you look at it, that can inflate your stock, and you shouldn't be
Yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah. Well,
So he just didn't consult with his lawyers first, which he should have. You know, he should have asked real quick, "Hey, is this cool?" Didn't do that, and that's what Just like calling somebody a freaking child molester, you can't do
yeah,
that.
you can't do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, that's kind of, and then he didn't really apologize. I mean,
No.
overall, he makes good decisions, but
I don't.
A lot of stress lately.
I don't think Elon Musk is yet ready to be a public figure.
No.
Like, honestly, I don't think he is.
Well, so I feel like
I mean, most people like him shouldn't be public figures.
I feel like he's that guy. He's that guy that's like, I'm above the law.
Yeah.
And then if you try to say, "Hey man, you should follow this," he's gonna say, "No, fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyways."
Well,
and
no.
I don't know,
Listen,
but that's just kind of the impression I've
that's
seen. That's
100%. I think he also thinks he's smarter than everyone.
He probably is,
because he had a huge controversy when he got outed as a CEO at one point.
Yeah.
And that just made him very, so it kind of seems kind of like he wants the power at least.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean he's making bad decisions. But that there was like he had a deal done with the SEC. Like he had it written out, and he literally refused it at the end. They had it all done. I think it was probably like pay a fee or whatever.
Yeah. Something.
And there you go,
fine.
and just sign a thing saying I won't do it again. There you go. But he walked away. Like they had it all written out. They had it all done. He was like, nah, screw that. So he's gonna see what happens now.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Just like, are they going to investigate him for smoking weed on a podcast?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He is contracted by the military.
Yeah, because he's a government employee, so it's like,
well, did
anything come from him ripping tokes off a fucking blunt rip?
Sounds familiar.
Rich guy putting out questionable tweets sounds familiar.
It's kind of hard when Trump's the president,
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. No, and
I could tweet what I want.
And you know what the just on that, like the Trump, we're just gonna go out on site. We're talking about Trump, but Trump putting out tweets. I mean, I don't want to get into the politics of Trump because I'm fucking tired of it, honestly.
Yeah. Samesies.
Yeah, but dude,
vote in November.
There is a president of the United States Twitter account.
Yeah, and he doesn't use it.
He does not use it, and this shows how much of a fucking narcissist he is.
Well, it also, I think part of it is someone along the line said, "Hey, you're not like someone." He probably said, "Oh, I have this Twitter," and someone's like,
"They didn't give him the law."
They just didn't give him the law. He's like, "Well, you know what? I didn't want to use that anyways," and so he just kept tweeting from his own because I'm the fucking POTUS.
He probably like the first day he's tried to type it in. He's got it written on a piece of paper. He's trying to type it in. He types it in wrong like 8 times. He gets locked out.
Honey, what's the password for the POTUS?
What's the? I'm the
POTUS. What? I'm the POTUS. I'm the hugest POTUS ever.
I want to Twitter as a POTUS.
Maybe they were smart enough to just not give him that password.
Dude, I don't know. So I'm going to say this. It's a beating?
What?
I just heard that playing way before I should have,
Yeah.
Because it was picking up on the mic.
And this is going to sound like the exact opposite of what I should be saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beating giving a shit about that stuff every day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do what you can. Tell people to vote. Go out and vote. If you have the time to volunteer and stuff, do it.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do my part. Anytime anyone brings up politics, I tell them my point of view, which I don't think we should talk specifically about our point of views here, but tell people what I believe in, what I think's right, and I'll go vote.
All right, I'm a socialist. I'll stop there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Democratic socialist. So
I think we need a dictator again, so I'll stop it there.
And I tell people to go vote, but you know what, man? I literally I can't read the news anymore. And the problem isn't the news itself. It's that the way I get the news, there's no clean way to get unbiased news in an easy way. Like you can go NPR. You can go to NPR, but you know what's a fucking beating?
The UK.
Digesting NPR information.
Oh yeah,
because it's usually in the form of a long podcast.
Yeah,
and I mean they have snippets and stuff. There's obviously a website, but you know what's easier? Getting on fucking Reddit. And you know what Reddit is? It's a bunch of left-wing extremists and right-wing extremists brigading each other and just talking mad shit.
So,
it's like, I can't fucking do it.
I'm subscribed to late-stage capitalism
Yeah,
and libertarians.
Okay, but
Just
you got to
both on
understand,
both
late-stage capitalism is memes. That's political humor. That's political satire. I get that, but
yeah,
like our politics and
Dude,
all that stuff is just it's a fucking cesspool.
So I
can't do it. It's
No,
sensationalism at best.
That's the girls' Chromecast.
I want to preface this. I don't have anything against libertarians, but
if you have to preface it,
some of that shit's funny.
No, but some of it's funny, and it's like it's and a lot of them are very intelligent people. I'm not going to say they're not intelligent people. Like they make pretty good arguments, But the arguments always tend to go back to, oh, if we get rid of everything, if we just get rid of government, everybody will be happier. Like,
Yeah.
like anarchy. Just say anarchy.
And-
Just say anarchy.
and
You
the
don't have to be a
perfect thing-
libertarian. Just be an anarchist.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
He's a libertarian purist, and just listen to him talk about his shit like he's a fucking crazy person. If you think of,
Yeah.
and obviously it's a joke, and he is the coolest person ever. But
Yeah.
obviously that would not work, and that's why.
It's fun.
That's
just
why
people
he. That's why he
screaming about
keeps. That's why he
something that
keeps it
won't
to
work.
himself.
Yeah, and like there's admirable qualities about that sort of character.
Yeah,
like
right.
this sort of, and that's an American ideal too. Is this sort of individualism? This idea that you're a
and
self-made
it's
person.
good to
Yeah.
have somebody pulling that way.
And
you
the-
know,
the
a
best-
little
it
too
is.
hard.
The best
It
thing
keeps
I
everything
hear from
centered
that-
a little bit.
Yeah,
From people, libertarians and like Republicans, is well, if you just tried harder, you can make some more money.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Well-
They just pull my bootstraps up, dick.
yeah. Well, you know that saying. You know that everybody uses that saying wrong, right?
Yeah.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, because literally, if you wear boots, grab bootstraps and try to pull yourself
Nothing's
up.
gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen,
I-
and that's why
isn't
people
that like
use
an
that
idi-
quote wrong.
Isn't it like an idiom? That's
It's an
why
idiom.
That's why they say it like
but
that.
but it's used wrongly. Like it's intended to mean pull yourself up by your bootstraps, which means
yeah.
you can't do it. Sorry, you're SOL.
So,
Well, no. Like if
so
you're on the ground, you grab
really-
your bootstraps. That's supposed to think. It's supposed to be in them. Yeah. I think that's why that saying exists, is because it's this impossible task that someone miraculously did.
Right. Yes. I
Oh,
guess
it's-
that's
it's
yeah,
not
that's
like-
a good way to put it.
You were saying it's something that they should have. I don't even know what. You're saying that some an entrepreneur would always say that about a startup company,
Right.
Like a bootstrap company or something like that.
Yeah, they call it a bootstrap.
Yeah.
Well, and actually the protocols before as your computer starts up, it's called bootstraps. I mean, it's ingrained into you've heard of bootstrap protocols.
I've heard
right
of it's bootstrap. I thought
Yeah.
it was like boot menus and boot.
No, that is the
But
thing.
that is all the thing.
But
That's
there's-
what that
yeah.
whole thing is called.
a bootstrap. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. So this goes way back.
Well, I mean, it's computer tech. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay. All right.
but yeah, I mean, I think the saying goes back to the early 20th century
I mean, it makes sense
when computers
as soon as
first
boots-
came out.
Well, as soon-
in
yeah.
1921.
Guess it has been. That long,
Wilbur,
hasn't
no,
it?
it hasn't. I mean,
Well,
computing
as a real
technology-
computer.
I mean, yeah, I would say computing technology has technically been around since
What,
there's
40?
no China. There was this mechanical device that somebody in China invented, in the 14th or 15th century. I don't know. That could technically be considered a computer, but it's a mechanical computer, not an electrical computer. So
it's more like the. But same with the 40s. I mean, what was that movie?
the Enigma.
Enigma. That was a great.
Well, are you talking about the Benedict Cumberbatch one?
I think so.
Yeah, that's
Where they were picking apart German.
No, an abacus does not count. It does add though.
Hey,
It's-
you could
anybody?
switch to main desk. if-
Anybody? Nobody.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I'm trying to find it though.
I don't think I wouldn't consider an abacus as a computing
I
device
think it's dead.
because, well, I don't know.
What is it?
That's a good question. I wouldn't consider it just because it doesn't have any
I think
sort
the
of.
link's dead.
It doesn't have a series of protocols that would output an answer. In other words, you can't put in say 1 plus 2 and then it outputs to 3. Really what it is you are manually moving over and then using the device to the position of the beads on it to calculate what your answer is.
Yes, I know what
So,
you're talking about now.
Yeah, so an abacus
You're still having to do the work.
Yeah, you're really still having to do the work. So that's a good point. I mean, you can't program an abacus, I suppose. Whereas, a computer, yeah, you can. That's, I guess, the idea behind computing is that you can put a program into it so that it.
Thanks
it
for listening,
helps.
Corbin. Dude, we got to catch up sometime.
Corbin, yeah. Thanks for listening, man. Hit me up. I know. How did this even happen?
I don't know. That's not Reddit. That's Reddit. Totally different.
Damn it! All right, I give up.
But
Well,
The internet is
we
dead
tried.
to me.
you'll quit Reddit?
I quit the internet.
That includes
Unless
Reddit,
it's
though.
for porn. I'm just
so
kidding.
you know what the best thing?
It's Call of Duty, unless it's for Call of Duty.
you know what the best thing about the Enigma machine is?
I thought you were
like-
gonna say the internet.
Oh.
I was like, I just told you.
is
Dating.
how they solved the problem there is essentially they just made a bigger computer. I mean, literally, but it also sort of figuratively. They made a more complicated, complex device
Right.
to calculate these sort of intercept these messages. Yeah, go ahead.
And it was
because
intense.
I drink it all, and then I drink my 2 beers and not driving. Well, Enigma, yeah, that's right. That's the Enigma machine right there, though. Is that on stream?
It's a smaller.
So that was the device that the Germans were using to send coded signals to
That
each
looks
other.
crazy.
Yeah, and there's a couple videos out there on YouTube. I think Number File did one, or Computer File may have done one.
But you would just type like normal, and it would encode it for you.
Yeah. So yeah, what it would do? Well, no. So what it would do is you would type a letter, and it would output the letter. So it's a completely. I think that's uses a little bit of electronics, but I mean, basically, you'd type a letter, and it would output a different letter. Yeah, that's right. They did capture. Was it from a submarine? If I don't know if you can maybe if you know.
Okay, you're saying they
Or not a
captured
submarine.
an
Or if you know how
Enigma
to
machine,
U-boat.
and then they had to backwards.
So they
reverse engineer it basically.
Yeah, so they had to. No way. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
It was a U-boat. Okay, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was the first one. They only captured. Well, they may have only captured one. I don't know. Maybe they got another one. But the Germans had no idea.
Right.
They had no idea that the British had this.
I mean, what are the odds? I'm sure they're
Yeah,
protected like a motherfucker, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And not only that, I mean, so those little
motherfucker.
You see those 3 little dials at the top?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how exactly they were used, but they were used to change the sort of the programming so that it would output a different letter. Every time.
Well, it's almost like at the bottom too. They're choosing what letters should be changed to something else.
Yeah. Well, no. So
and they would each have a date. Like they would change it daily, right?
Yes, they would change it daily.
That's the win right there. That's how you make it work correctly.
Yeah. And so you would type a key in, and then one of those little those are lights up there. They would light up so that you would so you type an S and it goes to Q. You would type a Q or write a Q down, and then they would send this in a radio signal that would get received. And
my homie Jacob just pulled in the building.
Nice.
Yeah, and then they would write that down, and then they would reverse it. So they would basically type it into their Enigma machine.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Go ahead.
Continue.
No, that's it. They would type it in their Enigma machine and would give them the actual instructions.
Do you think you would drink
And
this?
then Doctor Who would come out and go, nice. No, not Doctor Who.
Yeah, I mean, Doctor Who could.
Technically, Doctor Who could go anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
No.
Anywhere in space and time.
In that movie, who was the guy? Doctor Strange. The guy who's playing Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
It's the same actor.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Who
Great
has
movie.
yet to play Doctor Who. Maybe he should eventually play
Nobody
Doctor
played
Who.
Doctor Strange,
and Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
That'd be kind of cool.
And Sherlock Holmes. And then you got
Dab.
the trifecta of...
Would he dab?
Would he dab?
Did that happen in Doctor Who?
Sure.
When he dabbed in Doctor Who?
Today, one of the most secure messaging systems is the mail. Actually, yep. If you talk about opening someone else's mail, you're admitting to a federal crime.
Yeah. And well, I think...
Hey, there he is.
What up?
Do you have a Marcos app?
We should put this on pause for a second.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we're gonna
just
short pause.
Short pause. Get Jacob set up, and we'll be right back. I know you're the only one here, but please stay. And we'll be right back.
Just go to BR.
We're gonna BRB. Please tell me that was actually.
That wasn't. No.
Dang it! What the hell?
That would have been
Sorry.
like
Now
that
we're
would have
live.
been the
New
best
intro.
one.
Now we're
Yeah.
live. Should I do another intro?
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna start over. So.
No, Boldt's here. I like it. Was that the same thing?
It's basically the same thing. It's fine.
Because you were
Hi.
saying you like guys.
Jacob Boldt is now here. It's
I'm
like
here.
magic.
Hello.
Zabling.
Oh hi.
And yeah, he's a little late because he got lost getting to our new garage. The
Yes.
studio we usually record at's broken.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting it
I
remodeled.
think it caught on
No,
fire, and we had to.
We're getting the
remodel
studio
it.
remodeled
So
right
we're
now.
we're in this garage.
Yeah, it's not the same exact room.
garage.
It's not the same place we've been in this
No,
entire
because
time.
the other ones were like black, all fancy.
Oh
looking.
yeah. No. It's
we
okay.
had these crazy walls in the last place.
Mhm. Whoa.
What was that? Okay.
Ryan's having a fart attack.
Are you?
Bolt, how was
it.
how was
I'm
your day,
making it.
man? You
it,
lived.
it was busy.
It was crazy.
It was
right?
busy.
You called
yeah.
in Noah, right?
Well,
Or he got in there.
no, it was along the lines that Noah wanted to work, so he was like, "Hey, I sent
Good.
someone home," and then
Good.
and then the day happened. And I was like, "Oh, I wish I hadn't sent someone home."
You should have called, man. I would have Dude,
Next time.
handled it though.
Dude, so are you
Should've been
like?
over there.
Are you running the shit right now,
Yeah,
dude?
I run.
Bones, pound it.
Number one.
So I want to take a recap.
Okay.
So I had who still works there that I would know. So you two, obviously.
Jonathan.
John is
Do you know
Little
Pinkerton?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Wait, is Pinkerton still?
I think
I feel like-
still works.
Okay,
You don't see him very often. He has another
barely,
job, so-
barely.
but
Okay.
he's still on payroll. Like,
Okay,
he
so
is-
that's two. Is that it? Is Jason there?
Yeah, Jason. He runs Louisville primarily. John runs Rowlett primarily. Jacob Boldt runs Keller primarily.
Hi.
Isn't that?
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
all run
right?
their own
Everyone else
places
is
now.
gone, right?
Yeah,
Don't
pretty
you?
much.
You work out of Louisville though, right?
Me most of the time, yeah. Most of the time, I need to travel around more, but I, put out fire, go over and put out fires when needed.
Why do you set shit on fire at work?
Mostly because it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean that and it's cold, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
been cold
it
and rainy
keeps,
for the
keeps
past.
the heating
Yeah,
bill low.
exactly.
That's how we deal with hazardous chemicals.
You know,
work.
I
Yeah.
will say, have you ever got to put out a fire up there?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Shit!
Because-
What was that time?
Okay,
What was that time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whenever it's like
That's
it
what I'm
happened,
saying.
and then boom, transformer explodes, and
Yeah,
then you're like, "This is my chance!" And you grab the fire extinguisher. Okay, so
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
literally
saying.
transformer explodes, all the lights go out, everyone drops to the floor, freaking out, thinking there was a gun go off, and we look outside. The front yard is on fire. And then Duckworth just goes, "This is my time." And he just grabs the fire extinguisher and just books it out the door. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's going to fucking die. He's going to die."
I couldn't figure out how to get the pin off.
He couldn't get the pin off. So the fire department came and did it. But
No, I put out that fire.
did you actually get it out? Okay.
Dude, I literally sprayed
yeah, I
that
remember
white
that now.
foam all over. no, but the whole we're in front of like a major road, and that
Yeah.
whole major road was just smoke.
Wait, really?
You remember that? See,
Because you would just sit there
kept
rocking
going.
it. You just
I just-
rocketed the whole
Yeah,
can
I
into
just
the
kept
road.
going. I was like, whatever. They're gonna have to refill it anyway. So I just started shooting all the foam everywhere. The thing was fun because the thing is, Kyle got to put out a fire like a few,
That
few
was it.
years
Yeah,
previous.
And you wanted to do it. And that was your
Yes.
chance. And he's like,
Yes.
he did it.
I was like, yes, give me that thing, dude. We got a fire.
I don't know. This sounds like a conspiracy to me. It's like, oh man, I
It
gotta
really
start a
effing-
fire.
it
to-
really no, the
No.
transformer. So I remember what it was. It was like some kid's balloon was like foil.
It was one of those foil
and
balloons.
it got
yeah.
caught up in the transformer and it
sparked.
sparked really
Yeah.
bad.
Totally our
those things
fault,
should
like,
be
Caused a
illegal.
grass fire.
Caused a grass fire right there in front of us. Like we watched it start.
Yeah, it caused like an outage and all this stuff. Like
So we
I
just went, what the fudge?
and it was just
boom.
disappointing because I had to poop really bad and you
It was
know
dark.
I only go number 2s in the women's restroom there.
Yeah, I agree.
I was trying to get everyone out, but
Yeah.
it made everyone stay longer.
Hey,
All right, so
good time though.
I'd like to say I had the happiest moment of my life. Sorry, Kate, you're watching. Second happiest,
you?
fine. Leave it
Okay.
at that.
Second happiest.
Second happiest. Have y'all ever played HQ Trivia?
No.
HQ trivia. What is
So
that?
HQ Trivia is a mobile app where it's basically just you download the app. You can link your PayPal or just make an account or whatever. But they do every day, multiple sessions a day,
I've seen you do this.
live trivia where it's like you
Yep.
answer these questions. If you get all of them right, you share the prize pool with everyone that got it right. So it's like they'll give away $10,000 if 20,000 people win. They all share the prize pool and get like 30 cents.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll do it the entire time, and
How
it's
do they
like
make
they'll
money?
keep going until ad revenue.
Okay.
Like
So it's
there's
just
usually
paying,
usually on average, even for the lower prizes, 750,000 to over 1 million people
it doesn't
playing.
hurt you anything.
So
to do it.
they're reaching out to like tons
Yeah.
of people at once.
Yeah.
Like just instantly millions of people. Like I played once where they were giving away $100,000.
That's like literally they're literally selling ads to you.
Exactly. And it's like
That's genius. Honestly,
they were giving like $100,000 out, and it was a game where they gave questions until there was only one winner. So it was just 30 minutes or whatever of just ad space.
I think I think this hits on a kind of a good point, not point, but I know it's not everybody was like the movie. It was an okay movie, but the concept was awesome. Was Truth or Dare? You know what I'm talking about?
It was it like that app based Truth or Dare, and then people end up doing stupid things, like jumping off of buildings
and
for like X amount of dollars.
Yeah. So I thought, like, when I saw that, like, that's hitting on a kind of an important point. Like, that is really where the future of, like, when I was thinking about game shows.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants to be a part of it, like on Jeopardy.
It's kind of already there. I mean, if you think about Twitch, like,
that's true.
Like, Twitch is very on its way to that because people do things on stream for money.
That's true.
I mean, probably one of the most interesting things I've come across is that you've got like these really big YouTubers who are like exclusively all they do is they play The Sims. And
that's it.
Yes,
like just the one game.
That's it. Like I don't understand why there's such a big market for it, but there is.
Sims is relaxing.
It is kind of.
But
watching fake wife.
Some
like
of these
therapeutic
bigger YouTubers will have entire videos dedicated to where they'll donate ridiculous amounts of money to make these other sim Twitch streamers do like things like murder their entire family or fill.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding. Or like adopt 14 cats or turn everything in the house purple or like
Wait, I feel like there's a big difference between murder your entire family
you know
turn the entire house purple.
Yeah.
But it is The Sims, so I suppose there's not that much difference.
It's like you were gonna do that anyways, either by accident or purpose. Eventually, you're gonna turn a room purple, or you're gonna accidentally lock someone in the bathroom and they shit themselves to death, and then they somehow catch on fire. And they just run around like an idiot.
Hey, let's be real. Half of the Sims that have ever died have all died trying to make mac and cheese. Like I don't. Yeah. Like,
is that a real thing?
Yeah. No, for whatever reason, like if they don't have any cooking skill, they will almost always set a fire if they're making mac and cheese.
Only mac and cheese.
So I was playing HQ Trivia last night, and
you won
for a grand total of $5,000 shared across everyone that won.
Which was how many?
It was the Office Trivia.
Ooh.
I battled through 12 questions with only 5 seconds or so to answer each question. I got all 12 right.
Oh.
Whoa. Ooh. I shared a prize pool with 30,000 people. And I gained a whopping 12 cents into an account that I haven't linked because I don't have a PayPal.
Well, that's not too bad.
But I fucking won, baby.
Out
of 1 million people, I fucking won.
It feels good.
I've watched that show so many times.
All
You're
right.
like, all those
like,
obscure
this is me.
details.
This is
is
me.
fucking me.
All right.
And like, I even ignored.
Do they
like, calls
redo
from-
them?
What do you mean?
Are they all like they're all like brand new?
I mean, like what the trivia questions?
Yeah, like have they ever redone them?
I don't think they will.
Because that would be bad. Because
Yeah.
somebody probably keeps track of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so just because it got me on this, I found a site that has just random free trivia questions.
Is this
Y'all wanna
real
do it?
trivia or
Yeah, like
a real trivia? I'm bad at.
Hold on, should I put it up?
No,
The Office trivia.
Does it have the answer?
I'm good at.
Does it have the answer?
yeah. Wait, mine?
What?
This?
You need a plug. Oh,
Oh,
I have one of.
so who's up to answer some trivia questions? Okay, so it doesn't look like it's very specific trivia. It's just all over sort of trivia, and there's So it sounds cool. All right, I'll wait till Jacob's back on the mic and we're good. Because he's so
back
stuck
the mic
with his
back
electronics
the mic.
that he needs to charge them.
Is that good?
So
I'm not a man.
Y'all
I can't do it.
might appreciate this. I found
It's
myself
okay.
telling the Frontier guy
Here, I have an idea.
that
I'm gonna give
The
this a
internet
try
is
for you and see
now
if this helps
a
you.
utility and not a service.
Oh,
Now try it
how
again.
did he respond to that?
I was gonna say
He-
put a few drops
he
of water and it
didn't.
actually takes away some of the.
I was like, he didn't. So I was like, I need
Well,
it.
that's still there.
Yeah.
No, it still hurts
I think
for sure.
I think it's a
It's
pretty
still
new
gonna hurt.
idea for America. I
think it
mean,
is.
considering the fact that we're
Well,
capitalist society.
So-
Let's go.
retrospectively, I've realized that he definitely had a pretty thick accent.
Who?
And sounded like he was either from, and I'm not generalizing based on accents because I'm not that educated in it, but Pakistan, India, probably
Okay.
somewhere around there. And I was like, what if he grew up without like drinking water? And I know that's like a wide generalization, but it's a higher possibility. And or like, I mean, not saying that necessarily, but maybe, I mean, he probably
Was this a trivia question?
No, it's a true question. And I was like, and I was like,
I went off on a conversation.
What
over
kind
here.
of fucked up trivia are you talking about? Which one of these
Oh
people
my
would you rather
God.
grow up without drinking water?
and then the,
Hey, Dead Ace, welcome, my man.
Hey, what's up?
Good
my
to see you. I haven't talked to you in forever.
Pokemon.
okay,
Gengar.
all right, trivia. Here we go.
My
Trivia.
dentist said I had Gengar-vitis.
You killed that whole conversation.
You know, I've been working out my whole life just to say that I can kill conversations in 5 seconds.
You're very good.
I love how you kept a pretty straight face there, man. That was impressive.
Okay.
That's my main skill.
Did y'all watch UFC 229, by the way?
No.
Conor McGregor
Are you,
getting,
are you talking about the
getting
McGregor
bagged, getting
ridiculousness?
Yeah.
You know what what's that? Who's that fucking guy that called that fight from the get go and said like,
Everyone. I mean, you know.
yeah, everyone knew he was
What
gonna
did-
lose.
Oh, I thought you were. Man, he
And now
called
they're
him-
and now he's boasting for a rematch.
I'm just
Dude,
seeing who's up to speed on it.
He's not gonna win.
Only, well, I
Well,
don't think
he
he'll get a.
could.
I don't think he'll get a rematch because
well, given the fact that he
Khabib
probably
doesn't.
got barred.
He doesn't really care.
He did get barred.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, they are temporarily. They'll be back. They'll be good.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that
whole
other
thing was
fighter, the other fighter who jumped in the ring.
That was yeah.
it was
and-
his
Zabit,
his
who was
sparring
supposed to be
partner, right?
It's like his brother or a cousin
Yeah,
or something.
I think it's
Yeah.
something. But
you know what? So be a shitty person. Shitty person gets shitty things happening to them. It's just be dumb, experience dumbass.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I really feel
You can't feel bad for him.
there's this small cynic inside of me that says that everything that occurred following the fight was planned ahead of time.
I haven't even seen the
The-
damn thing. I just read about it.
Well, yeah,
I saw clips, but
you know that like there was like Khabib won and he leapt into the crowd and he like started a
Well,
fight and there was
yeah.
like a small brawl that followed that and then he got pulled back into the ring and then I guess his brother, cousin, whatever, also started fighting and then there was a whole thing on stage. They did not put the belt on Khabib because
yeah,
they didn't want people to start throwing stuff on the stage, which is quite likely.
yeah. I mean, at that point, like if you're a promoter, like just clear everybody out.
Yeah,
But,
like
that's-
and he
Well-
just didn't want the crowds to start fighting.
Right.
I don't think that was really staged because, I mean, part of these things are planned and staged,
Well,
but
yeah.
And
Uh,
I
you know-
would, and I don't want to. I don't think I'm generalizing, but like people that tend to be
he didn't get
UFC
drinking water.
UFC fans.
He was the guy we don't want to give drinking water
No,
to.
that's not. How was that?
That is the
Dang
answer to the
Khabib,
trivia
eh?
question.
Oh
Mr.
my
Khabib,
God.
you do not get the
No,
drinking water.
I meant,
Dang
Khabib,
Khabib,
so I
eh?
didn't want to generalize about UFC people. That's where I was going. With
I'm a
this.
huge fan, so go ahead and generalize.
But like, I mean, Conor McGregor's a good example.
Yeah.
He shows to be a little bit of a hothead. I can imagine that is.
yeah,
Well, okay.
no, yeah.
So
He's
McGregor
Irish.
doesn't
He's
get the
Irish.
drinking water.
Hey,
Yeah.
During the whole
Like-
UFC, I was drinking Proper 12, which is Connor's whiskey or whatever. I got 2 bottles.
Okay,
of that.
so
I was going.
let me just say
Proper
this.
12.
So look, so you have two people. For one, obviously, both these guys are super effing rich, right?
Right.
Like they're at least
I-
McGregor is one of the most richest athletes in the
for
world.
sure, like he's number 3
Oh.
this year, but Khabib not so much.
Khabib not so
But
much. So
I think
so
he's backed by.
what are
money.
the odds? Let's just think about this and like realistically, what are the odds this whole thing was planned?
Pretty low.
Like the whole thing was
I don't think
staged.
the whole thing was staged.
I mean,
no.
Okay. I'm gonna go around there. So what do you think the whole beef, the whole thing in social media hype, the attacking, how Conor was able to flee and not get like I don't think he had charges pressed
So-
against him, right?
For what?
No,
The
he did.
chair thing?
He did?
Yeah,
He
he
did?
Yeah, probation.
So what are what are the odds the whole thing was a PR stunt to build hype for this match to make a shit ton of money?
Yeah, Connor planned for sure.
But yeah, I was gonna
most
say-
of it was Connor planned. Correct.
Yeah, I don't think it was like UFC official.
Well, no. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
talking UFC
You're
official.
talking
Him and Khabib, or just him by himself playing this whole thing because he knew he was going to make a ton of money.
I think it was
Yeah.
a rough sketch of what Connor wanted to do, and
And
then
they kind of
Khabib reacted.
I really feel, I don't know, for me personally, that for when it comes to UFC, when you're building like hype and you're putting yourself out there, you're not going to charities and you're not doing these fun events. No, you're throwing chairs at buses.
I need to hold on, guys. I gotta go promo my fight. Oh, what are you gonna do? I'm about to throw this chair through this bitch's fucking window.
Right. And
What do you mean? It's his grandma's house. Yeah, that really boosts ratings.
Well,
Well,
that's the thing. These people are supposed to be like
It is that
badasses.
sort of-
These
Yeah.
people are supposed to be like unhinged.
Well-
They're supposed to be like aggression and testosterone
Well-
and adrenaline. And those are the kinds of things that they want to put out there. And yes,
Whoa, I'm mad.
well, maybe it's just me feeling that when they're trying to reach their audience, that's what's
Yeah.
going to reach
Yeah.
their audience.
Well, and it's not even going to reach their audience; it'll reach over their
Yeah,
audience.
exactly.
Because if you just do the thing is, the media is going to pick up something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and just everyone will know about it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Just because it's this guy and he did something crazy.
yeah, like I
There
don't,
you go.
I
It
don't
front page Reddit for days.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
and I think McGregor might have proved something with the Mayweather fight, and that is that there's way more money outside of UFC.
Yeah.
Like it's you get in the mainstream and
Yeah, just
You're rich.
Just become
Well,
a YouTuber and then
yeah.
fight another YouTuber.
Well, and I got
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
I asked that question earlier to ask my second question. This whole like organized fighting, like MMA, boxing, like competitive, like
Yeah.
karate or taekwondo or kickboxing or whatever, like, is that really the type of fighting where it's like if these two guys have a beef, like if they're really mad at each other and they're really trying to prove like something, like I hate you, I just want to
Yeah.
beat you up. Is this really like the stage that MMA wants to have, where people are taking that kind of like, this is like their motive? They want to fight and they want to say I'm better and dominate this other person. I get you want to show you're proved like better skill wise and technical wise and fighting wise. Like that's all great, but it's like, do you really want to be a center stage where people are literally hate each other and they just want someone to forget to call time so you can
Well,
kill the other person?
No, it like
go ahead.
it's you're which half the most of the people in mixed martial arts, I think, are of this way of like old school, like it's a sport. It's
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a sacred thing, like mixed martial arts. Like
Yeah. I mean,
you
there
know.
are people who are just religious about one particular martial
and
art.
most
too.
fighters are like that, and they're very quiet. They're very respectful. Like look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Holly,
yeah, yeah.
Holly Holm, who is one of the female fighters, who's very respectful and
Yeah.
lost. And that's the thing. If you look back, Connor actually is very respectful when he loses, and that's
Yeah.
why he's okay with losing, because he would have said some nice things, and it's all a show and a game to
Yeah.
prove that that's how you sell tickets and
And-
that's
Yeah.
how you make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE style. I mean, that's why
Yeah.
WWE is still huge.
But-
because of the drama.
But yeah, we'll see. But
Yeah.
that it's all an act though.
But
Right.
And-
he had to just manufacture to a certain extent, and then he just let Khabib react, and he reacted a little bit. You don't fuck with a Russian, dude. That's what it comes down to.
Look, and
You know?
that's my
Because he came back with fire and wanted to kill
and
his
I
whole
get
team.
it. And this has
Yeah.
been my question the whole time. What's the difference between me sitting down and watching pay-per-view MMA and Monday Night Raw? Like what? Like honestly, at
least-
this point, what
Yeah.
is the difference?
Look, a lot of people in the business are calling it the entertainment era,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where
and
they're just trying. I mean, they had CM Punk on.
like and
He got
honestly,
his ass beat twice.
I watched the Mayweather and McGregor fight. Like that was hyped. That was hyped for months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much build up, and it was just boring as shit.
Yeah. We
And
watched.
thought it was
I was
very-
like, you know what? I would rather see. Rather see Rey Mysterio get his shit kicked in and then
Me.
unmasked on stage in front of
But
thousands and
I've
thousands of people, and it was just the coolest effing thing. It's like, really, what's the difference now?
I watched that boxing match multiple times, though. I thought it was like technically fun to watch.
Well, you know, I'm
Well,
not. And the thing is,
yeah.
I'm not the
If that's not
target
your
audience.
thing, then it's not your thing.
I'm like, there is nothing about them that says I'm their target demographic.
So what
I get it.
I think that MMA and just speaking on the fighting, because I'm not one that enjoys like boxing or
Yeah,
like
right.
violent sports typically. I'll tell you what, when you watch an MMA fight, like you can tell those dudes are fighting, not like boxing. Like, yeah, I mean, they look more they look like they're playing. They're going about a dance or a
right.
sport.
The motions.
The motions,
It
right?
looks more like a sport.
Yeah, and MMA is just like they're trying to kill each
It's
other.
the
Almost.
closest to using all of your body
Yeah,
parts
well,
as weapons. The most realistic situation.
I mean, did you see the fight before? Oh, you didn't actually watch the fight.
No,
did
I
you?
watched clips. So,
You watched the
yeah.
clips. Okay. Well, the fight that was right before the McGregor fight, these guys were beating each other senseless.
That was-
like
Yeah.
there was like blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Like the one guy was bleeding into the mouth of the other guy, and it was like,
What is that South Park episode? It's like we gotta cut off her head and then bleed into their mouths.
Pee into their
Pee
head.
into their head, yeah.
and
then drink the blood.
and
Yeah.
like it was a spectacle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for sure.
yeah.
Not
Well,
my
and-
cup of tea.
And,
that
and
was
this-
Ferguson and Pettis.
Yeah.
That was a very good fight.
So there's, and I know I'm gonna go into history a little bit here, but
we going to Rome.
so we're going to Rome.
okay.
So well, and so not new evidence. I mean, it's stuff that they've been kind of realizing over a long period of time. But like the way that gladiators are portrayed in films are horrible. Like they don't. First of all,
Usually gay.
They don't kill him.
They rarely died.
Oh, yeah.
Trent's
Yeah.
right. They rarely
Well,
died.
they're valuable.
They're very valuable.
Yeah.
And even the body type of a gladiator is not what you see in movies. Like it's like a heavy set guy, not like fat, but like there's just those like strong men.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of fat on them, but they got a lot of muscle.
Here we
Like
go.
it's those dudes. Because if you cut anatomically, if you cut into a body that has a lot of fat, there's actually a lot of pressure that keeps organs and things in there.
Yeah.
So they could survive. Like me, you cut into me, and boom, I'm dead.
You're
It
like,
just, it just reminds me of one of those
you're like, boom,
pastry things.
my SpaghettiOs are everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Red sauce everywhere, spaghetti's
But-
everywhere.
Wait, are you talking about like
My
pastry
fe-
roll?
my
Yeah,
feta
yeah,
cheese.
yeah. The pastry rolls where you pop it and it goes.
Boom.
That's exactly what happens when you get stabbed as a fat man.
So yeah.
Wait, so you're talking like the
I'm
Pillsbury
fine.
Doughboy things where you
Yes.
pop it and it's just
Yeah.
like this shit just spews out the side.
So
and if you break it wrong, it's just you have this weird like goop.
remember, once you
Yeah,
pop,
yeah.
you just cannot stop, and so you just eat.
It's
the
just all
entire
okay.
dough.
So you're telling me if
Oh,
I
boy.
stabbed an overweight person, it would just be an endless amount of like white goop?
Whoa, endless.
Endless
Like,
amount
how
of white
big
goop.
is this person?
Because he said once you pop,
You are
can't
so
stop.
good.
Oh my god.
They're so good at just twisting that. Just what you took what I said and just made it into this like just an art piece. Like that was art. Whatever you did with
But
that
is
was
it-
art.
This is
Oh
what,
god, he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it!
this is
Wait,
what,
wait, wait!
This is what
Wait,
Roman
wait,
gladiators
wait,
are like.
Shh, shh, shh.
Roman glad. Oh my Is that what the Roman gladiators are like? Right there.
I don't.
Okay.
No comment.
Okay. Well, actually, I want to. I feel like you're about to go along the lines of like it's very
That's so stupid.
in line with how our. modern
Okay,
day
now I
is.
feel deprived.
Sorry.
I didn't get it.
What? Why are you
I
looking,
didn't
why are you
get it,
looking at me
man.
like that? I don't understand.
I want to see a normal can of biscuits opened. I want to hear that
Do you-
normal pop.
Where's the gift?
Do you feel a little cheated?
Yeah, it's like that mildly infuriating gifts that just stop too soon.
Oh
or
man.
Watch,
Gifts
it's gonna be
ended too soon.
Watch it be the same thing.
If it's the same thing, I'm gonna shit my pants.
That's what it's like when a fat gladiator gets it.
Okay, you win. He does not get the drinking water. Not at all.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
They got us good on that one.
All
Viewer number 2 just joined. Like player 2 entered, and he's like, "What's wrong with these people?"
Why are they laughing at something so stupid?
Why are they watching videos on business?
I know,
Alright.
I know. Okay, hold on. We gotta
Okay.
get back on track here.
Well,
Okay.
wait, what was on track?
So the gladiator.
Okay.
It's
This is the
still
thing.
in my
Look,
head.
look, this is funny because I feel like we haven't done this in like a month or so. Like back to just sloppy. It's back to sloppy friend talk. You know what I mean?
I'm okay with that.
I know. It
Dede
has-
says you guys are weirdos. You know what?
Ban him. Ban him right now.
Thou shalt be banned. No
Um,
drinking water for you.
guys,
You
he's
need to change the mod bot to say whenever you ban someone, just to give a message, you don't get the drinking
No
water.
more drinking
no
water.
drinking water.
Man.
Okay.
Okay. Continue with your
Okay,
trivia. Trivia.
Let's
Trivia.
go back to the trivia.
Trivia.
We can go off on other topics.
Hold on,
Wait, did we
can-
even get
can-
through 80 trivia
No, we
questions?
Is there any?
Okay.
Hey, is there any trivia online where we can all try it? And there's a trivia game, right?
I think so.
Sure. Somebody
Well,
should
I think there's
Uh,
Trivia Crack. You can play that.
we can play that.
I mean, that is a shared app. but-
What's
I
that
think-
one game that you're supposed to like
You
log
spin the
in
wheel?
with your phones? Does anyone know what I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about. I don't know what it's
Yeah,
called. but-
Jackbox.
Is it Jackbox?
I think it's Jackbox.
It's too
yeah,
close to
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
in the
I have
Box.
it
Yeah.
flagged on Steam because we need to do it one day.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Because we actually with the Jackbox you can get viewers involved too.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, Quizwits play. We could play.
Oh
this.
wait, it's written in PHP. Never mind.
PHP.
Oh, look at that fucker.
Wow.
There's no one watching
Dang,
this
bro.
shit right now.
You can say whatever you want. It won't be on YouTube forever.
We lost all of our viewers.
Yeah,
You can do
I love
okay.
you.
Hey, Dead Ace,
Shut up.
you don't get the drinking water. We're not weird.
I can smell this alcohol from here.
Yeah,
I don't want to
it's-
do any of this signing up.
It's called Scotch, and it's an adult thing
It's
to
an
do.
adult
An
thing.
adult thing. It is.
Oh, while Duck's looking at this, did you guys talk about the Mega Million jackpot yet?
No, not yet.
No, is that going on right now?
That's tonight.
Oh shit, we didn't buy tickets.
Yeah, it's
We're fucked, boys.
it's
It's probably done.
Well, it probably already drew. It already
Happens
drew.
at 10, yeah.
Yeah, it already drew.
No one won.
But I think that no one won. It was at 1 billion.
Oh god.
$1 billion.
Oh,
How
that's good news
ridiculous
because
is
that money
that?
will go to education. Lol.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's gonna go to one person.
well,
Mostly the government.
I don't know.
No,
maybe. If-
basically the price or the jackpot scales up as people buy tickets, right?
Yeah.
So once it gets up that high, you know that they've made a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And at least double what they're giving away.
Yeah. The thing is, like I think the jackpot scaled 333 million from the prior jackpot, which means that if every single dollar of that came from jackpots are like lotto sales, that means there are only 150 million tickets. Odds of winning are 300 million, 1 in 300 million, which means that
Well-
it's a basically 50-50 chance that the lotto's gonna get won or lost.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, which
Mm.
means that it probably rolled, and if it rolled, this jackpot's about to be like huge.
I don't know if it's ever been this high, but the last time it was
Which
pretty big
jackpot is
numbers.
it?
It's the Mega Millions jackpot.
I'll buy a ticket.
The
Yeah.
last time this
I
kind of
bought some
happened
tickets.
that I recall, it was one before it even got to this point. So the
Yeah.
fact that it's rolled
I think
this
it was
far-
Powerball that hit 1.6.
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah.
1 billion.
$1 billion.
Let's see.
I think
Let's-
it did roll because they didn't announce the winner, or they didn't announce that there was a winner. And normally they check those tickets first.
So when's the next?
It's Tuesdays and Fridays, I think.
Every Tuesday, every Friday.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
if it rolls from Tuesday into next Friday, we'll have like a live countdown
Oh.
on it or something.
Yeah, my dad's been renewing. I guess you can renew numbers, or you just buy another ticket or whatever.
Another ticket.
Yeah, he just. I mean, I guess he's got one that he has been playing for like 50 years
Oh,
or something. I
gosh.
mean, not that long. I don't know how long.
You have
the
a
lotto's been
membership
along.
club where it just goes automatically. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
My grandpa's done that.
Those are out there. At that point, though, I wouldn't trust.
But
like,
I
someone
know-
else to
I know.
rerun.
I think they just let you know if they did it. But what if you're on a membership, they automatically go, "You don't win."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then even further on top of that, they charge you extra for per
Man.
dollar. Yeah, whatever. Just go to
Ridiculous.
a gas station and like throw out $2. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, you're just feeding the machine, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
Like,
Like,
and I hate to think of it that way because like, what if you did win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what if you went and you spent $2 and you won like billions of dollars? Okay, I get it, and that happens.
Yeah.
Like that happens every effing day. Someone wins that much money.
How,
versus
how
spending,
much
like,
of that
$2.
is that capital gains tax?
But it-
So,
but
you're gonna
30%?
It's all income.
for every one?
you're gonna lose 50% of it.
But still, I
50%,
mean,
yeah. Okay.
but who cares?
Yeah.
50% of $1 billion
Golly.
is-
Yeah,
If you waste that money,
Okay.
man, you're just a cesspool of the earth. You
Oh, yeah, for
are
sure.
a terrible person.
and plenty of people do. I'll respond to that though. Not only are the pot odds for a $2 bet actually really good, because even with 1 in 300 million chance, even if you still walk away with 500 million after taxes, it's still a good bet.
Well,
Oh,
yeah. So I'm saying
yeah.
it's a low cost, high reward. Like it's
Yeah.
a high payoff, low risk thing. It's like it's only $2, but
You'd have to
Like,
only do it once.
I think so. And I think some people are gonna get mad at me, but I think there's something wrong with you if you play this every time.
Mhm.
Like if you buy a ticket before
yeah,
that,
for
I think
sure.
there's something like you got to think about. Like, what are you doing?
So
yeah, if you're buying scratch offs.
Oh,
or
no,
something.
Yeah.
well,
definitely.
not scratch.
No, but this is big
If
lottery
you're
thing.
including the lottery stuff,
If
like
that's like a
if
normal
you
thing that you spend money
yeah,
on
yeah.
in
if
your
you
budget,
regularly do it, then
don't
and
do
you
that.
just think like you're gonna go to the store and buy.
No, and I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone has their thing. If that's your vice, that's fine.
But,
I
at
just
this
think
point,
there's
it's
there's-
almost mathematically worth it.
It is
I-
mathematically worth
Yeah.
it to
buy
spend
one
$2
each time.
Whoa, who's that?
Dead Ace is now hosting us. Thank you,
Nice.
man.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you,
Dead
Dead
Ace.
Ace.
So I mean, I would say that, like, let's say that you bought, like, I would say that, and I think putting it as like it's a vice is a good way to put it, because I mean, there's
Yeah.
things that I buy on a weekly
Yeah.
basis that I don't need.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
I think that I think that's a good way to look at it. Like it's like people who especially don't have any other vice, the only thing they do is buy one lotto ticket.
Yeah.
Not bad. On that though, I do not like the lottery because it's set up to give money to school. Or that's, I mean, it started as that.
Right.
But let's be honest. Anybody who still believes that needs to get
It's
their head
full
out of
of
their
shit,
ass.
yeah.
I think that
Right.
Texas probably subsidized more than other states.
They do,
it's-
but it's laughably
Well,
it's
isn't
laughable
that
how
kinda
low that
like-
is.
And for how much they promote that it is,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's literally on every scratch off.
Like,
It
there are
says
some people-
it says we promote schools and we donate money to schools. Like, well,
There are
fuck
some
you.
people
You
making
know what
some
I
real
donate?
money in that
I
company.
pay
Oh,
I
for
pay
sure.
property taxes.
Yeah,
That's
right.
money going to schools too.
Yeah.
Am I gonna put that on my front fucking house saying I
yeah.
donate money to schools because I pay property tax? No,
You
because I'm not a dick, and that's what you are for doing that. You're
Well,
a dick.
and
Why
I
don't
I think
you
if you're
say-
running a business
why
and
don't you
also
say-
paying a ridiculous property tax, you're paying for schools for sure, man.
but
Pretty sure there's an extra tax in there.
but you gotta think like
dude,
how much overhead
uh,
do they really have?
dude, charter schools are the answer to everything, and we can get rid of property taxes, and everything will be fine.
This is a real question.
Hey,
though.
hey,
That's
man,
just moving
they gotta
numbers
pay
around.
someone real well to clean those balls.
Let's just move it over here and
This is this is a good question.
what's
like,
that?
how much overhead does the Texas lottery have? Like, if you had to guess, like, how many employees do you think
one person could run that on a computer?
Well, no, you got to think like you got to have one person that manages it.
Yeah.
You got to have one person that deals with like this show and like drawing the numbers and all that stuff.
I bet-
One person for
No,
the
you
website
could
at
do
least.
that.
I bet you
could do
have
all
more
that.
people in marketing and more people in product management because you're still shipping out paper. You're still like setting people up with lotto machines.
It's, I
you're
think
s-
the machines out
Like,
there, but,
but for the sheer amount, like, you could probably run shop with about 100 people and get the Texas lottery running as much as it is.
dude,
right
let's
now.
just look up how many employees there are.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
exactly.
we
Yeah,
go.
let's Google that. So
Yeah.
wait, before we do, let's
all
just take a guess.
What?
I'm gonna go around the table. I'll go first. How many employees do you think that they have? And
Ooh.
you could say a range, but don't say like a huge range, like
No,
1
let's
to
just
5,000.
no, let's just guess a
Wait,
closed
who
number.
employees? Who has?
Lotto,
the
Texas.
Texas
Oh.
lottery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there are around 1,200 employees at Texas Lottery.
That's a safe
Oh,
number.
that's a pretty good
Yeah.
That's a
number.
safe number.
I was actually gonna say 1,000.
Okay, that's pretty close. Dude, I'm gonna go ridiculous and say 4,000.
4,000. Okay.
Just to get up out of the way.
Wait,
I meant to
who-
say 1,200. I'm
12
sorry.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
1,200.
1,200.
I
yeah.
thought I said 12,000.
No,
No,
you
you
said
said
1,200.
I've had too
Yeah.
many whiskeys.
So I guess I'm gonna actually go low here. I don't think it employs that many people. I'm
I
gonna
would hope not.
Let's add an asterisk on this and just say that if this isn't something we can Google,
My secondary guess is 200.
we just
No,
leave
I'm
it
pretty
open
sure we
anyways.
have to go.
So
like,
I'm-
that's public information, right?
I'm gonna go with around like I'm gonna go with 500.
500.
I
So
don't think it's that
500,
much.
1,000, 1,200, and then you said
4,000.
4,000. Okay.
Now,
So I mean, you know
which one specifically are we talking about?
Just the Texas Lotto.
Texas Lotto.
Texas
Yeah,
Lottery.
It's
Yeah,
a-
that's
it's a-
they're their own thing, but like
I want to say,
Millions.
in the grand scheme of things, 1,200 people, 4,000 people. That's not a lot of employees.
Right.
That's not a lot at all.
No.
No, not for managing the whole
The
state.
company I work at has around 10.
Texas Lottery Commission.
There we go. See what that one says. 303 employees.
Hold on, is that just
Oh.
the commission? Is there something
Yeah,
else?
no, that would
That's
cover
it.
all of their offices.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
So who's
Yeah.
closest?
Yeah.
That's
That's
okay.
nuts.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I went higher, but
I assumed in my head it would be something that what it would actually take. That I was thinking lower.
You know what
I felt like there was probably a bunch of useless employees.
I thought that a lot. There would be,
Same.
if there was way more, that was all just people servicing machines and dropping equipment off and dropping paper off.
So
and,
I was reading about that,
Yeah.
so most of that is not they wouldn't be considered employees. It's more
Okay.
like contract
it's
work.
contract
Well, that's what I was
work,
saying.
yeah. Oh,
Like
okay.
with everyone answering
retailers.
phones, that could be shipped off to India.
yeah, cool. Because
you
think
know?
about it, like
Yeah, that's true.
How ironic would that be?
7-Eleven has
it's true though.
has lotto tickets, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that as far as local
brother
delivery is
answers the phone
concerned,
for lottery.
it's probably done
Take this
like,
lottery. This
uh,
is commish.
by a contractor that does 7-Elevens. Like, because I work in retail, like I understand, like there's vendors,
Yeah.
right? So even government stuff would have. I mean, this is kind of government would have a vendor, right?
Yeah.
And they would contract that out.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
those aren't counted in those numbers.
Like the security people at my office aren't
Yeah.
on payroll.
Exactly.
They are technically on payroll because we're paying them, but they're not held by our payroll.
You're paying a contractor company.
Yeah,
Well, same thing like our IT
Look at
is
this.
contracted.
Check
out.
this out. Do you
Yeah.
see this? The highest the second highest job is a program specialist.
Yeah.
Or the highest paying job here is the programmer.
That's
Well, no,
that's a-
scroll up. Those are
Well,
the directors.
No, yeah, but in the lower category, of
the
like,
median salary
random-
range. Yeah.
What's crazy
That's pretty
is
standard.
Yeah,
that I
because
brought-
programmers are their home. Like they can find a job anywhere.
Well,
you know?
yeah, that and they got to make sure that no one's gonna like.
And
Take their
it's-
programmer once they start on a huge project.
There's
Yeah.
NDAs like out the ass. Programmers have to sign a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
because they could take their code somewhere else and
Yeah,
that-
and
or
it's-
destroy your code.
Well, they're dealing with like millions of dollars. They probably
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
some pretty
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure the
yeah.
security is
like
oof.
very
Well,
tight.
And you think about the sort of, I mean, it's computer generated now, right? Or do they still use
I mean,
the
it
old
has
system?
to be right.
Yeah, the
Blizz
balls.
is using
Yeah.
the
No, they
RNG
still
system.
do balls.
Okay, because you
Straight up?
you can't make a random number with a computer.
No, you
It's
can't.
impossible.
Yeah,
It's
Right,
they,
right.
they still do the
Okay,
balls. They've been
'cause-
doing the balls for.
Yeah.
They've been doing the.
They've been doing
They've
the
been
balls.
doing
They've
those
been,
balls.
they just do the
Oh,
balls
you-
only.
Yeah.
kidding.
I feel uncomfortable.
We're just doing the balls.
Okay, but I just thought it was interesting that I brought up that they could probably do this with low overhead, like 100 people, and
Yeah.
I guess 1,200 ended
Yep.
up being like a couple hundred people.
You're so smart.
I'm so smart.
Oh my god.
And I just want to take the time to acknowledge that I won the office trivia,
Dun,
and I actually got this shit right.
You're just getting
Hey.
everything
'Cause
right.
I'm just a fucking genius.
No, I think you're
Friends the
you're
genius.
firing
Hey,
off.
hey,
man.
I'm firing off, and
You're not as
you
inflated.
know what? I got the drinking water.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
We're on the point of trivia. Let's.
Oh,
I gotta,
nice.
Question one.
Okay. What do we want? We want science, general, history,
Science fiction.
arts. I'm picking science just because of that.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, no, we're not doing that. Nobody's gonna get that. Here we go. Here
Try
we go.
me.
History.
All
Try
right,
me, bro.
So
Okay.
I want to say that you can play some fucking Call of Duty.
What time is it?
It's almost 1:00.
Like
Almost.
10 minutes of trivia.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
All right, let's end it with some trivia, man. It's,
All right.
It's been
Trivia.
great, guys.
We'll do
Boldt
some
just got
history.
here.
Yeah, I've
And-
been enjoying every second of
I
it.
know.
We're all Americans.
It's not my fault he was late.
Hey, we
Let
got
the record
rated,
show.
rated with a party too. Got friends.
Rated with a party of two.
Hey guys, don't attack my farm. All right, what were you saying?
Okay, so we're all Americans, so we all should know this because we all took American history, but I don't think any of us know this.
Of course, he hit history.
To what
Is this ABC?
No.
Is this? Should I just have to guess what it is?
Yeah, to what tribe did Chief Tecumseh belong?
This is the worst kind of trivia because it doesn't give you. You're not giving me options. I need the options so I at least
Okay.
see a
I don't know the answer, so I can't give you options.
Yeah, you talk shit, bro.
This is the worst trivia game ever.
That's
You're
what I
supposed
said.
to say
We
A.
all should.
Answer number
fine.
A.
Hold on, no.
Okay.
Hold on.
Here,
hold
I'll
on.
give you options.
Cherokee.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
No, alpaca.
Just name. Just name.
Okay,
one.
Apache. Apache.
I'm going.
Apache.
Okay, I'm going with.
Apache tribe.
I'm going with Comanche.
Alpaca.
Okay.
Alpaca.
I have no idea.
No idea. It was.
Apache.
It was the Shawnee.
Oh, not the Shawnee. Of
I was gonna
course.
guess Iroquois. so-
Chimigana.
I was gonna guess Shawnee after that one.
Just after that. Okay, here you go. Here's arts. What Ernest Hemingway novel is set during the Spanish Civil War? Everyone should know this.
The Spanish
Is
War.
this a good time to mention I'm actually really bad at trivia?
This is why we wanted the A, B, C, D options. in our
Okay,
trivia.
I'm gonna.
Who put
look,
the fill in the
I
blank?
do know this. I have not clicked it yet. I do know this.
Well, yeah, because it told you what the answer
No,
was, you
I'm just saying.
dumbass.
Of course it did.
Yeah,
Just
I haven't
kidding.
clicked it yet. It's
Troll.
right there. I haven't clicked it yet.
Dude, it does give you options. Why?
It does
Oh
not
my
give you
gosh.
options. Those are
Oh.
other
No, those are
questions.
the other
those are
questions.
Hold on.
False alarm, people.
What was
False
it again?
alarm.
What was it again?
What Ernest Hemingway novel is set during the Spanish Civil War?
What is the old man at sea? No one knows when that took place.
Okay.
Titanic.
What is Fahrenheit?
Okay.
Titanic.
All right. No, it's
Titanic for a minute.
it's
Titanic.
It's
It's Titanic.
it's Farewell to Arms.
I've never heard of this
Oh
book in
no,
my
it's
life.
not. It's for whom the bell tolls. I was completely
Of
wrong.
course, for whom the
What?
bell
Suck it.
tolls.
Suck it, brain.
Sorry.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to be our our guide.
For whom the bell tolls.
It's actually for whom the bell tolls.
Dude, this
Farewell
is,
to Arms.
this is a nerd one, man. This
Okay,
is
here we go.
hard.
Hold on.
You're supposed to be my
Entertainment.
Mrs.
We're
Frizzle.
not dumber
Okay.
than this, man.
Okay, here was the female star of the 1992 film Basic Instinct.
Of course, Christina Aguilera.
Trent.
I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna say
Amanda Bynes.
It was what was her name?
Lizzie McGuire.
I'm gonna go with
Secret
Nicole
what?
Kidman. I'm gonna go with Nicole Kidman
No,
for
Yeah.
$500.
Nicole Kidman. There's Nicole
Selena
Kidman.
Gomez.
Who is Nicole Kidman's side boob?
Jacob, any guess? Nope. All right. It was
Dude,
Sharon Stone.
Damn it!
Sarah Stone.
Sharon Stone.
Who's picking this trivia, man?
Is Sharon Stone still alive?
Can we just
She
get
dead.
wait? Let's just do. Can we get a trivia game on the board where it's ABC and we can all guess? Like that's. I
Gonna
need
play
these
Who
guesses.
Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah. Let's do that. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ryan,
do that.
I don't even follow alive actors or actresses. You can't expect me to follow dead ones.
I think that.
Sharon Stone's not dead.
I think the real loss is Sharon Stone right now.
Because we have no idea.
Because we have no idea, and Jacob thought she was
Dude,
fucking dead.
Bro, we got
oh
a,
shit! Play game.
bro, we got a flash game.
Ooh.
Oh,
He wants us to play Kahoot, but I have to set up
Dead Ace?
Kahoot.
shut up.
I have to set that up, and I'm not doing that. So we're playing a flash game.
We're
I
playing.
thought I broke for a second. Wait,
What
what
is
was
this?
this?
Remember, guys.
All right, according to what happened?
It's Flash. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wait, no, go back.
Wait.
we only had 30 seconds.
Refresh the page.
Hold on.
According to the old saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with what?
With the
A
first
single step.
a single step. Yeah, B. Yeah.
No, it's A.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
not.
But A would apply.
Did we lose? No, we
No.
won.
we
Okay.
made it.
Ooh.
Let's go. Question
Let's
for
go, baby.
$200.
Trent, you're not going to be my phone a friend at this rate.
Informant. Oh, they're ads. Dude.
Ads, yeah.
Informant is sometimes referred to as what?
It's
Gym
Gym
rat.
Rat. Yeah.
Dim rat, yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
No, no.
No.
What? No.
Refresh. Play new game.
All right, play new game.
All right, we're
play new
bad
game.
at
Play
this.
new game.
All right.
All right, Dead Ace, I'm sorry I told you to shut up. I feel bad. We're going to get this right, and I'm going to finish
All
this
right.
monster before I go so I can get some COD.
Get some COD.
Get some what?
ABC's
Grinders?
new schedule of
COD.
TV programs is traditionally associated with the start of what season?
Dude.
Fall.
Dude, I don't.
Fall.
I don't.
I'm going to say fall.
I'm gonna say
I'll let you
fall.
guys go with this one. I don't. Oh, okay.
Boom!
I would like to say technically for
I just-
some people,
in my-
allergy season would be correct.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
watched-
my head remembered fall in like some kind of
And-
promotion.
Whoa, shit.
Oh,
my
God.
I know
gosh,
vaudeville.
This is the
In
worst.
vaudeville shows, what is traditionally used to remove untalented performers from the stage?
Oh,
a
the hook.
The hook,
Yeah,
yeah.
the hook. It's
Oh,
proceed.
wait.
Yeah.
No.
Just like
Put the sack.
All right. 300.
Which of the following groups made its victims? Oh god, the cliffhanger's killing me.
Sorry, boys.
Made its victims walk the plank. Pirates.
Pirates.
I'll say. Oh, who are the pirates? For 300.
We are the pirates.
Dab, dab,
Don't do
dab.
Anything.
I'm definitely dabbing.
Which of the following sports
Sorry.
does not?
Oh dear.
Why don't you have ad blocker?
Because I love
Normally
ads.
have teams of 11 players on the field.
Oh god.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Gotta be soccer, right? 10 plus a goalie.
Yeah, it's 10 plus a goalie.
Ooh,
Wait, hold on. It's
Wait,
not.
it might be
not-
football.
Not normally,
Does not normally have.
normally. So it's
Oh,
not,
Oh,
yeah.
baseball. Baseball only has 9.
yeah.
Yeah, just go with baseball. There you go.
Ooh, you saved us.
Math
I read the
is
question
hard.
wrong. I read the question
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, you almost screwed us, but you saved us,
Yeah.
so it's fine. Made up for it.
It was a
Milestone?
trick question.
Oh gosh.
Is better known.
It's not the
as-
KGB. It's not the KFC.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, is the
No, it is the
KGB.
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 Yeah.
I said that and was like, wait, what do I think KGB stands for?
KGB.
Oh,
You
shit.
closed the wrong one.
What?
I
We
closed the wrong window.
wrong one.
Oh, dude,
We'll
hold
never
on.
know how many millions we
Hold
would have
on.
won.
Oh,
Could it have been
man.
one? Could it have been none?
Hold on. We'll
Hold
get
on,
it.
hold on.
Hopefully they use cookies. They yeah.
No, they don't
No,
use you
no.
cookies.
All right, let's just go.
It's Flash.
Wait,
bro.
wait, it saved it. No, it didn't.
It sounded
Guys,
like
It's
it.
damn
okay.
it.
We'll do it again. It's
You
fine.
did.
We just got to 25.
Wait, close this ad out. See what happens.
It's okay.
No, it didn't say.
This won't take that long.
Oh,
We can
All right.
we can get back there. If you would turn your fucking ad blocker on though.
chill out. I don't have one installed.
Someone who talks
Bending your ear.
bend that ear.
Benda. You want to hit yes? I want to confirm really quick. That's what I do if I was on the show.
Which of the following kitchen utensils is most commonly used to serve ice cream?
Oh, scoop.
Scoop.
Yeah. A grater.
Dude, I would like to have some grated ice cream.
It would be interesting.
That'd be Dippin' Dots,
Dude,
right?
that actually.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
why
try
it costs
that.
so much.
I would-
That sounds good.
I would grate some ice cream. Which
Pretty-
part of the
pretty-
human
pretty
body
great, wouldn't it?
is commonly referred to as grape of my scrotum?
Your scrotum.
Brain.
Yeah, it's brain.
The great. The
My
grain.
scrot.
My scrot is green matter.
Did anyone else notice that the number D was for teeth?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If something happens
Benignly.
how often
does
does
it occur?
Ooh.
Oh no, biannually.
Biannually.
Is that biannually?
Like a biennial. No, it's 200 years.
Biennial.
Is it 200
Wait,
years?
bicentennial is 200.
No,
So
it's like BIE.
I would say every 2 years, or because biannually would be twice a year, every 2 years.
Yeah.
God, you're smart.
biannually? Yeah, but it's the
Biannually.
E throws you off, right?
Yeah.
$1,000, boys. Are we about to go to Cabo or are we about to go to Nobo?
Customer claimed it
Got its
cured
name.
his
Noxema.
eczema.
Noxema?
No eczema.
No,
It's no
Neutrogena,
eczema.
though.
No,
eczema.
No eczema.
No eczema.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are you
probably.
sure?
I'm thinking it's Libriderm.
Yeah.
Are you
Cook
sure?
it. Just cook
Lubriderm.
it.
Yeah, it's a. Yay.
Yeah, you were there guaranteed $1,000. It just told us that.
Boop.
Turn your lights down on turn your light.
By Bob Marley and what?
Oh my gosh.
Macy Gray.
Primarily. What?
I'm gonna go with that
Macy
too,
Gray's
yeah.
the only one who makes sense.
Lauren Hill though.
AC Gray. I don't know. You want to do 50-50?
We do 50-50.
Oh.
Good thing we
Ooh.
did that.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill?
Don't know.
Natalie Cole? Ooh, I have no idea.
I'm gonna say Natalie Cole.
Yeah, sure.
I've got no input
No,
here.
wait. Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill, do it. Switch
Lauren
it.
Hill. Switch it.
Yes! We said Lauren Hill earlier, but I don't know. I had nothing to base it off.
Popular boy band is currently
Oh,
contains
gosh.
how many members?
4
In sync.
No, it's 5.
to 5.
NSYNC was 5. Backstreet Boys was 4.
Let's see. Fat.
Wait.
Joey? The gay
Lance.
No, you're right. You're right.
Weird guy.
Because 5 is a magic number with boy bands.
Hold on. I can Google this really quick. How much
It's-
guy?
time's
No,
left?
don't Google it. Don't Google
No,
it.
5 is the magic number
I
for
feel
boy
like-
bands.
I
No,
feel like-
don't Google it. It's cheating.
I feel like
No,
I feel like
don't
5
Google
is
it.
a safe
5 is
answer.
safe
It's either
answer.
4 or 5. I feel like 5
I
is pretty
think 5 is
safe.
correct.
Yeah.
5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the
It was
magic.
5.
It's the magic boy band
It
number.
really
It is. It is.
Because you get all those character tropes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need to have a new band.
Humans love our tropes.
Which
We love our tropes.
actress played Queen Victoria in 1997 film Queen Elizabeth I in a 1998 film?
Kate Blanchett, I
1998.
think. I know Kate Blanchett has played Queen Victoria.
Or
Judi
I
Dench.
think Kate Blanchett is the one. Blanchett is the only one I've heard of recently.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
know Judi Dench, but
We do any
Hold the
Yeah,
call-
let's
audience.
fucking call somebody.
Yeah, hold it. Yeah.
That gives us a lot of time.
it's gonna.
Whoa.
Ooh.
See?
Whoa.
Yeah, Judi
Okay.
Dench.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
we'll
gotta.
just
It's,
pick.
yeah, just
yeah.
guess-
If
just
it's
go-
wrong, then screw this game.
Yeah.
If it was wrong, they just totally baited us.
Yeah, into losing. So good thing we did it on that one because I had no
Which of
idea.
the following sports was a medal event for the first time?
Wait,
I
what year?
feel like it's
2000?
rugby.
Surfing.
Rugby or golf?
Well, 2000 Olympic Games. They couldn't do surfing because you can't do surfing at every location. I don't think.
What if we do phone a friend? Fuck it.
Trampolining. What is this? How is this gonna work?
Dan Blansky.
%60 sure that it was surfing.
See, I think it's telling
I'm
us
pretty-
to pick surfing, and if it's doing it, if it's purposefully misleading us, then I'm. It could be like
I really feel like surfing's probably the thing.
Could it?
I
It
feel
could
like
be every other year during the Summer Olympics where they always.
But
have
they've never done it again though. Like
surfing?
trampolining, they don't do trampolining. Every
where was
year.
the 2000
Are you
Olympics?
sure?
Or were
I
the
thought the trampolining was pretty consistent.
trampolining is consistent? Yeah.
Consistent. Like I'm pretty sure surfing is not
part of
the
the.
one.
It's
Well,
part of the Olympic thing.
That's right.
So let's do
'cause
surfing.
The springboards
Yeah.
and stuff.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, what?
Oh.
What was the answer?
surfing.
No,
Yeah.
it had to have been.
It
I
was-
quit.
must have been
Trampolining.
That's stupid.
Dead Ace, where are you on that shit?
We got
we got jizzed.
yeah.
we got juiced.
Oh, sorry, I said that wrong.
We got juiced.
Boys,
Sad.
that was fun though.
It was fun.
Yes, yes.
Boys, it's been a while.
Has been. We
Should
should
do it again. Hey, I'm glad that everything technically worked.
Yes.
Kind of assumed that something was going to break,
We
but I
didn't
think
even
we
have
have
to
it down.
test anything.
No, I think we
No.
have it down now.
Yeah, it's like just pick up and go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plug and
dude,
play?
What's up? All right, we're heading out, boys.
GG's.
GG's.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get back on schedule and get some of our viewers back and get this train rolling again.
For sure, man.
Word.
100%.
You said, yeah, I don't know.
No, it was like more like a yeah.
Oh, I was like, man, that's
No,
really
this was-
confident
this was-
about
this
a
was like a-
follow through here.
No, this is more like a slow building excitement.
I want to do an episode when it's effing snowing,
And do we just
Why?
like
and we somehow
Have a
take this
garage
bitch
open.
outside,
and we
That'd be
just
kind of cool.
and we're in the snow, and there's a fucking trash can, we're all dying,
this has got dark real fast.
and we might have to kill somebody.
Dang. Well, I got the. fat
Who's
on
gonna
this,
get
so,
eaten?
You know, I'll stay warmer longer.
Do we take like bit donations for like whoever receives the most bits?
Yeah, let's
Bit votes gets
for the
cannibalized?
2 people that are here. Let's see who would be the one that gets eaten.
Yes. Dead Ace for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that.
We're
Cool.
eating Dead
We'll
Ace.
eat Dead Ace.
It's gonna taste bad, but it'll be okay.
I'm sure you taste delicious.
Dead
Ace.
Ace. Oh.
Damn.
Damn.
On that note, I'm leaving. Someone's tasted Dead Ace already.
Oh.
Dang. Hey, it is nice that it's not hot outside.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a giant plus.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the money. We won't eat you now because you gave us money.
We won't eat you. So I'm sure you're nice and juicy.
I
Wait,
say Ryan.
there's 2 Ryans here.
He meant both of us.
He meant-
Y'all two would just murder us.
That's a buffet, baby.
I don't know which one I'd want to eat first.
It's a lot of hair with Ryan. You
Yeah,
like?
like,
You like
do
your
I
steaks
wanna-
marbly? I got some marble.
Oh my God.
You got that thick marble, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I mean Ducky first.
See, I
It's
got
an
excited
obvious
about it.
And I think he'd be more forgiving about it too.
It's cool, bro.
He'd be like, I would have eaten me too. Ryan'd be like, oh, fuck you.
I would.
Oh man.
On the bits are
Really?
host.
We heard on this. I thought we heard it on
we
this
got
I
it
heard
on our
that. I
side.
heard that fart though, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah. What's up with that, man? Well, that's a
wondering if
weird
it's-
thing to break.
Wonder if it's just not pulling up audio from the computer from desktop.
I don't know. I'll
I'm a
figure it out.
computer.
I'm a
Stop all the
computer.
downloading. Hey, kid. I'm a computer.
But anyway, peace up.
Shit was so
A
good.
Town down.
Bye.
My
Catch y'all later,
spoon
boys.
is too big.
My spoon. It's too big. The spoon's too big.
Those are some of the funniest like cartoons.
I'm a banana.